We are going to glow up in 24 hours for summer, and I'll tell you exactly how. If you ever woke up feeling not so much like yourself and like you need a reset, then this is going to be your glow up survival guide. We're covering everything from clean girl skincare to mindset shifts that will instantly make you feel and look better. It's time to level up your energy for summer. Every time I have an event or a trip, this is exactly what I'll be doing step by step to make sure that I'm there really enjoying myself and not worrying about anything else. So last time I was traveling in Paris, I made sure that 24 hours before that trip, I did a full reset, and that was the best thing I could have done for myself, because while I was there, I was just making sure that I was enjoying every single moment. But just before we get into the episode, I want to share with you my wellness tip of the week. This is something I've recently included into my routine, and I feel like my body has been really enjoying it. So why not share it with you girls as well? I've started drinking warm lemon water every day in the morning and get some sunlight in while I do some sort of movement for about 5 minutes. It can be a little stretch or anything that will just wake my body up and get me ready for the rest of the day. So try it out for yourself as well and let me know if you see the benefits. For our 24 hours glow up for summer, I want to make sure that we break this into 3 categories that for me are the most important. We're going to be talking about mindset, body, and beauty. Here at the Wellness Edit, we know that the glow up starts in our mind. First of all, the truth is that confidence is the real beauty hack. So the first tip I want to be sharing with you is about the power hour, as I like to call it. The power hour is going to be in the first hour of your day. So the first thing you're going to do is not touch your phone and then write down 3 things that you're letting go of for summer and 3 things that you're calling into your life. We're starting the day with journaling and with drinking our greens because we know that that's the best way to get it done. Now, this is something I love doing because every morning when I'm driving into work, I will put on a playlist that I love, and it's normally something like the Pink Pilates Princess vibe or anything like that, because I just love those chill vibes in the morning. They get me calm, confident, and kind of just ready to take on the day. So the second tip is for you to put on your main character energy playlist. Put on music that raises your vibe and really just gets you to romanticize those small moments in life, because we want to be having that main character energy throughout summer. Mirror talk is something else that's really important, and it's something I've talked about on the first episode of the Wellness Edit, because you're going to start talking to yourself as if you already had all those qualities that you want for your life. So look at yourself in the eyes and really mean it as you say those things. For summer, you could say, I love my body, I am confident in my own skin, I live amazing experiences, and I am attracting all the good vibes that I want for this season. Just say it like you mean it, and those things are going to come into your life. The next thing we could do, which will also help with our mindset for summer, is a mental detox. This one, I feel like it might be the hardest thing that you can try to include into your life, because we're always with our phones, so it's kind of like not second nature for us anymore to do a mental detox. But you can start cleaning up your social media, you can start unfollowing people that don't really align with your life right now or what you want to see anymore. If it's someone that you're not comfortable with unfollowing right now, you can just mute that person, because you don't want to be seeing anything that makes you feel less of or less than. And our lifestyles can be very different from someone else that we admire online, and that's okay, but don't let that get to you and affect your mood and your mindset for summer. I recently did that on my social media, and I hadn't done a digital detox in years, I think. So I just unfollowed everyone that I just wasn't aligned with anymore, or that didn't add anything valuable to my life. And it just felt like a really nice change for me, because when I open my feed and when I'm scrolling through my Instagram or anything, I'm not seeing anything that I don't particularly like. But let's get into our second category, which is a body reset, which is the thing that I guess all of us are looking for during summer, because we all want to make sure that we feel our best and we look our best as well. So let's get our energy up and let's start feeling radiant, because that's what we deserve for summer. And to be able to do that, to start feeling glowy, I make sure that I always have my water bottle with me. If you really have a hard time drinking your water, then add something else in it, add some fruits or add something that gives it flavor. You will not regret drinking more water because it's going to make your skin feel and look glowy, and we all want that for summer. Since I got like a really cute water bottle, I just make sure that I have it with me everywhere that I go. I take this to work, I take this on my walks, I take this on my workouts. It's always with me, and I just make sure that I'm drinking. And with that comes getting a mini workout in. It can be a 20-minute walk or anything that will get your body moving and start making you feel better. I believe that just 20 minutes of exercise will change your energy and it will give you that extra motivation for your day. Even if it's a 20-minute walk or a 20-minute at-home workout class, that will give you a boost in your energy and it will make you feel better. Personally, I love my reformer Pilates classes. I go to Pilates twice a week currently, and then I go to the gym as well. Adding exercise into my life has been just the best thing I've done because it really makes me feel and look as my best self. My next tip is what I like to call a bloat be gone meal, because during summer we're going to be out at the beach or we're going to be wearing clothes that might be a little tighter or a little shorter, and to be able to feel confident in those, I want to make sure that I'm eating things that are nutritious for my body as well, and I don't want to feel bloated. So what do? Here at home, we eat a lot of vegetarian meals, which can really help as well, but at the same time, I was just eating a lot of pasta or rice, and I'm pretty sure that wasn't helping me at all. So what I've been doing now is adding a lot more grains into my meals. So for example, eating quinoa or couscous, chickpeas, beans, and things like that, but also other things that are anti-inflammatory and will help my body not to bloat. I love a good and fresh summer salad, and I started to include cucumber, lemon, lean protein, and grains and ginger, for example, into my routine, and I just know that the days that I eat that, I just feel a lot better and less bloated. Something else that really helps as well when it comes to bloating is getting a lymphatic massage. You can either get that at a spa if you're feeling like you want to pamper yourself and get yourself ready for a big event or a trip, then that's amazing, but you can also do that at home. You can search for YouTube videos on tutorials about it, but I'm sure it's gonna help boost your circulation and just make you feel snatched instantly. And last on our body category, but definitely not least, is a hot girl shower routine. And I'm talking about that everything shower routine that we all need to be doing on Sunday, but this is something you're going to be doing on your 24-hour glow up. Make sure that you exfoliate, shave, moisturize, use your body oil, and you can also finish with a burst of cold water for some extra energy. Something I love doing after my everything showers is actually to fake tan. So I use the gradual tanner moisturizer. I think that's a lot easier to get the right shade on your body because you can build up the color from your first application. So if you want to try a fake tan after your everything shower, that's like the perfect moment because you're exfoliated, shaved, and just ready to go. Now let's talk about the beauty hacks for summer, because that clean girl look is all about minimum effort and maximum glow. For skincare, we're gonna start our day with an ice roller. So I know that this instantly depuffs and tightens my skin, and I know that it's something that you can add into your routine that will make a difference. Because it's summer, we want to make sure that we're applying our vitamin C and then our sunscreen. I've heard some dermatologists say that you should apply your vitamin C first and then wait about a minute to then apply your sunscreen, but honestly, I don't have that kind of time in the morning, and I'm thinking here that we're not going to be waiting that long, so we're just going to apply vitamin C and then or sunscreen, and then we're going to move on to makeup. Let your skin breathe and shine, and that's going to give you that glow. You want your skin to be protected. The last thing I want to talk about skincare is to apply a face mask on your face just before you have an event or you're going out on a trip, because that's going to give you a more uniform skin complexion. I like to use pink clay for this, and then I also like to use my Laneige lip mask every time I go to bed. Now for makeup, summer makeup might just be my favorite because we want to be glowing and we want to really let our skin breathe and just show that sometimes less is more. So you can go with a light base like a tinted moisturizer or a tinted sunscreen, a cream blush for that sun-kissed look. I really like the ones from Nude Sticks. There is one called Picante, if I'm not wrong, that is actually in a shade that's kind of like orangey red, but it doesn't really look like that on your skin. But I guess it can really look like as if you just had a tan and you were out in the sun the whole day if you apply like higher up on your cheeks. Then you can apply a good brow gel just to make sure they're staying in place, and mascara. And lastly, glossy lips are always better for summer, and they're the way to go. There was some time in my life where I would just wear lipstick, but that's long gone because I love a glossy lips, and even if it's just a lip oil or a lip mask, I'll always have something. Lastly, for hair, if you like a slick bun look or soft waves, then I think this will look so pretty for summer. And you can make sure that your hair is always looking good if you use a dry shampoo or oil to make sure that it's shiny on the ends. And during summer, we want to be taking care of our hair because it can get dry really quickly, so a hair mask is also a really important step. Whatever you're doing, you can multitask with this. So if you're at home the whole day, just put on your hair mask, go do your other things, and then when it gets to your everything shower, you can just wash it off and be ready for the day. We're multitasking and we are glowing at the same time. Oh, a bonus tip that I want to give is to use gua sha before you put on your makeup, because it will give you that snatched jawline as well, which I love. Remember, you don't need a full week or a spa day to glow up. You just need intention, and that energy you can tap into at any time. I hope you feel inspired and you want to try this 24-hour glow up challenge as well. And if you do, then please send me a message on Instagram on my DMs to tell me how it went. If you're listening to this podcast on your hot girl walk or while you do your glow up, tag me on Instagram on your stories because I would love to see it. If you love this episode, don't forget to share it with your besties, and you could do this glow up challenge together too. And of course, rate and review the Wellness Edit.